says 3rd and 1, but it's
trying to get to the outside, picking up some much-needed yards in first down.
We are in the heart of winter, but on the south side of South Bend, we are expecting a track meet tonight. It is Class 3A, number 1 St. Joseph, 10-1 on the season, on the road at Class 4A, number 11 South Bend Riley, 9-1 on the season in this edition of the Sports Michiana High School Basketball Game of the Week. How are you doing, everybody? Angelo Carlo alongside the Hall of Famer Bo Hundt. Craig Heatherly will join us in a moment. Chuck Freebie back with us next Friday night. What a game we are expecting here tonight to open up NIC play. Bo, we were here a year ago when these two teams went at it, and it was a wild, wild affair. And it should be that way again here tonight. And for St. Joe, last year, they made a magical run to the state finals. They got so many pieces back from that squad. We're expecting big things for this team again this year, and the expectations are even higher, being ranked number 1.
Yeah, I believe that magical run started right here in this gym in the second half of that game. They were down by 30 in that first half. Second half, they came out, they learned who they were, they came together as a team, and ever since then, they ran that magical run down to the state championship, and even this year, their record indicates that they came together and they're playing together as a team.
But even though they made it to the state finals a year ago, trust me, not winning it, a lot of motivation for Eric Gaff and his squad.
Thanks for the reminder. I think it's something we think about all the time. You know, like if you go in our office, we got that stupid red ribbon hanging in there as a reminder, like, hey, you got there, but you didn't finish the job. And so, it's something we look at every day as a reminder that we got to do more, we got to work harder, and we got to get better.
For Riley, they have been outstanding this season as well. 9-1 on the year. They're ranked number 11 in Class 4A. They have a lot of talent on their squad as well, including a pair of 4-year starters.
Yeah, when you talk about a couple 4-year starters coming back, the senior leadership and the leadership you're going to have out of those guys is phenomenal. But one of the biggest things is they have unfinished business, too. They got knocked out way earlier than what they thought in the tournament. Of course, Mishawaka went on a great run by knocking them out as well, but Riley feels that they got shorthanded last year, and they could have had extended their season, and they really want to do it this year.
Yeah, they had 21 wins a year ago, but trust me, the way it ended, losing in the sectionals, that has definitely been a lot of motivation for Alex Daniel and his team.
A whole lot. You know, it stings. They feel it. If they don't feel it, I remind them. So, every day we try to have a purpose, and that a lot of times that's one of them. So. We want to get back to that point and make sure that we finish the job.
Craig Heatherly joins us courtside here tonight. And Craig, we know these are two teams that can score in bunches. It is going to be a fast-paced game. What are we expecting here tonight and the excitement level that these two teams will bring?
Yeah, this game is going to be a classic red light, green light. These two teams have two speeds. It's on and it's off. With the combined points per game of about 160, there's going to be tons of possessions in this game, but it's going to be the team that can turn more good shots into great shots that's going to come out on top.
Craig, thank you very much. This has been the St. Joseph County pregame show. We've got your Tony Letcher Health Market Student Athletes of the Week coming up next on the Sports Michiana High School Basketball Game of the Week. Should be a great one between number 1 St. Joe and number 11 South Bend Riley. We're back right after this.
You're watching the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week, brought to you by Tony Letcher Health Markets, Tire Rack, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, the St. Joseph County Police Department, Imagineering Finishing Technologies, Patrick, Reliance, the Lilliard Insurance Agency, Big C Lumber, Crown Trophy, Ferret Custom Roll Foreman, your neighborly hometown heroes, and these great sponsors.
Shopping for tires used to be like pulling teeth. That was before I went to TireRack.com. TireRack's tire decision guide made it easy to drill down to the right tires for me.
What?
Oh, I got a great deal. My tires shipped fast and free and arrived the next day. I even got 2 years of free road hazard protection.
Where?
You're darn right, wow. Next time your tires get long in the tooth, visit TireRack.com.
TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
In need of an award? Call Crown Trophy of Mishawaka, the area's premier award provider. They've been serving the area since 2001 with cutting-edge exclusive products, personalized with state-of-the-art laser engraving technology. And Crown Trophy has more than just trophies. They offer corporate, sales, and retirement awards, along with personalized gifts and promotional products. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned, where everyone's a winner.
For over 100 years, experience and inspiration have been the foundation of Big C Lumber. I'm Mark Young. Deciding on the perfect cabinetry for your home can be overwhelming. It's best to depend on our consultants with decades of experience at Big C Lumber. Your needs and wishes will be matched with our guidance in the creation of new spaces. We call this customer-inspired design, representing your personality, your style. Visit Big C Lumber, where the possibilities are endless.
Let's be honest, shopping for window treatments can be a real pain in the glass. Shades, shutters, blinds, drapes, the options are endless. Avoid expensive mistakes and return shipping with online retailers. Call the local team at Quality Window Treatments. Their entirely local process makes choosing the right look for your space easy. They bring the showroom to you during your in-person consultation. And with hands-off local installation, you never make a measurement. Visit QualityWindowTreatment.com to book your free consultation and see your space in a whole new light.
Your garage door keeps your home, family, and valuables safe and secure. Make sure it always looks good and works well. Precision Garage Door is your one-stop shop for design, installation, and repairs. Count on us to help you choose the right materials, style, and color for your new door. And when you need repairs, we're ready. Our friendly trained technicians work around your schedule and are available 24/7 for emergency repairs. Call your local Precision Garage Door today.
Garage doors done right.
You dream it, we design it. You need it, we've got it. We crank it out so you can crank it up. We work with purpose to power your passion. It's game on, so come on. Let's elevate adventure. Let's take life to the next level today. Let's become better together. This is Patrick.
This edition of the Sports Michiana High School Basketball Game of the Week brought to you by Tony Letcher with Health Markets, the right policy at the right price. And it's time now for our Tony Letcher Health Markets Student Athletes of the Week. We have Patty Chapman, an all-state, all-American swimmer for the Riley Wildcats, along with Brayshawn Woods, a member of the basketball team and a senior. We'll start with Brayshawn, who also has a 4.4 GPA. How do you balance everything between academics and playing basketball?
I would say the balance comes from not procrastinating, getting things done so you can put your best effort in whatever you're doing, whether that's basketball or homework at the time.
You're looking to major in sports management, still haven't figured out exactly what school you're going to, but tell us why sports management.
I would say I picked sports management because it allows me to stay around the game and, work with people that also have the same passion as me. And I like doing analytics and math and stuff, so I say it was an easy choice for me.
You're a 4-year starter on this basketball team. How much do you enjoy being around these group of guys?
Yeah, over 4 years, man, it's been great. Made a lot of memories, a lot of runs, a lot of experiences, and it's been really good.
How has St. Joe prepared you for the future?
I say St. Joe has taught me how to be a leader, being a leader on and off the court and helping motivate guys through good and bad. And I say just keeping God first also.
Brayshawn, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Patty Chapman, a Riley senior, All-American swimmer, has a 4.1 GPA and ranked 12th in the senior class. How do you make it all work between academics and athletics?
There's definitely some late nights. Sometimes you just got to stay up late and study. And so, just be tired. A lot of communication with your teachers is key. And, just being tired, communication.
You've had great success in swimming. That takes a lot of work. How much work do you put in just to be a swimmer?
We're practicing like 10 hours a week, 2 a day. Practice on Saturday, just almost a nonstop grind. it's hard. It's very hard.
Well, you're going to be rewarded for it going to the University of Indianapolis next year to swim. You'll also major in electrical engineering. Why electrical engineering? Because it sounds like you like to do things the hard way.
Yeah, definitely. I've always liked tinkering with electronics since I was little. We had like old computers I just did take apart, and it's just been fun. I've been interested in that, that aspect. So, yeah.
What does being a Riley Wildcat mean to you?
It's great. The legacy of it. The legacy is so important of Riley, especially in the swimming. There's such a rich history, and there's been so much success in the program. To be a part of that and to be contribute to that has been amazing.
Patty, thank you very much. Congratulations. Brayshawn, congratulations once again. That's Patty Chapman. Brayshawn Woods, our Tony Letcher Health Market Student Athletes of the Week. We have your opening tip-off on the Sports Michiana Game of the Week right after this.
Finding private health insurance can be stressful. What if it didn't have to be? I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I prefer to personally meet with my clients so I can get a better understanding of your needs and budget. I can even review your current coverage. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
Founded in 2001 by brothers Sam and Levi, Reliance has built a reputation for excellence, providing high-quality home building and renovation services to the Michiana area. From single-room renovations like kitchens and bathrooms to building your dream home from the ground up, everything benefits from their decades of experience. From concept to completion, Reliance makes even the largest projects simple and hassle-free. To find out more, visit RelianceDBR.net. Reliance. Design, build, renovate.
When contractors and OEMs need quality electrical products at the best prices, they look to Babsco Supply. We strive to supply all the electrical products you need for residential, light commercial, and OEM electrical components. We have the knowledge, dedication to customer service, and extensive inventory to ensure your electrical projects are completed successfully. We are employee-owned, which means all of our employees are owners, so you know we care. With locations in Elkhart and Warsaw, Babsco Supply is working together to serve you better. Learn more at babsco.com.
Your car carries precious cargo. It needs to be dependable, rain or shine. Let Tom's Car Care Center in South Bend help take the stress out of your car's maintenance. We'll change your oil in 10 minutes, flush your transmission, replace your wiper blades, and much more. Oil changes include a half-price car wash when needed. Welcome to your extended family, Tom's Car Care Center.
In 1969, America celebrated men landing on the moon. Now the USA is trying to return, and Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend is helping pave the way. IFT is providing paint, chemical conversion coatings, and non-destructive testing services for NASA's Space Launch System and Orion spacecraft, which will deliver astronauts to the moon and possibly Mars. Help make it happen by joining the Imagineering Finishing Technologies team at iftww.com/careers.
Just graduated high school and now wondering what's next? Ready to start making a difference? Now is your chance. The St. Joe County Police Department Correctional Officer's starting pay is $50,000. Working in the jail can teach you life skills that you can use as a correctional or police officer. Benefits include vacation, medical, dental, and vision. For more information, call Sergeant Kylie Williams at 574-245-6263 or apply at sjcpd.org.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week is brought to you by the St. Joseph County Police Department. Join the team and help protect and serve our community. Let's pause now for the playing of the national anthem before St. Joe and Riley here on Sports Michiana. Outstanding job by the Riley band here to get us ready for number 11 Riley playing host to number 1 St. Joe in our Sports Michiana High School basketball game of the week. And welcome back inside the St. Joseph County Police Department pregame show. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for St. Joseph, brought to you by Trimador.
The St. Joe starters brought to you by Trimador. Elijah King, the 6'2 sophomore, averaging 14 a game. Nick Shrewsbury, the 6'4 junior, averaging 13 a game. Chase Knesny, the senior, 6'3", averaging 24 a game and a 4-year starter. Ethan Roseman, the transfer from Chittard, the 6'1 junior, averaging 12 a game. And Brayshawn Woods, a senior, 4-year starter, kind of holds everything together, and our student athlete of the week.
Let's check in on what the teams are wearing, brought to you by It's Tops in Mishawaka. St. Joseph is in black tonight with St. Joseph in sky blue written across their jersey. Riley, well, you won't be able to see them at the moment, but they are wearing their whites with Riley across the chest in dark blue outlined in yellow. That's the check of what the teams are wearing, brought to you by It's Tops in Mishawaka. And now let's take a look at the Riley starters, Bo, brought to you by Riley Athletics.
The Riley starters tonight: Jalen Barbera, the 6'1 senior, 4-year starter, averaging 10 a game. Dontrielle Johnson, the 6'1 freshman, yeah, that's right, a freshman in that starting lineup, averaging 7 a game. He brings a lot of bodies to the inside for this Riley team. Tyrese Jones, the 6'1 junior, averaging 14. Transfer from Clay. B.J. Williams, the 6'1 senior, averaging 7 a game. And Marvin Schindler, the 5'9 4-year starter, as a senior, averaging 17 points a game, really leads this Riley team in the front court.
And now time for our Keys to Win, brought to you by the Lilliard Insurance Agency. For St. Joe, they want to win the battle on the boards, they want to dictate the pace, and they want to play selflessly. For Riley, they want to handle the St. Joe press, they want to compete on the glass, and they got to know the personnel of St. Joe. Our series history here tonight: this is the 94th all-time meeting between St. Joe and Riley. Riley leads the all-time series 51-42. The first meeting back in 1956. The last meeting, as we talked about pregame, Riley winning 79-72 last season in a game that Riley led by 30 at halftime, but St. Joe came soaring back before losing.
So get ready for our opening tip, sponsored by our neighborly hometown heroes. This first quarter is also sponsored by South Bend Alumni Association. And now as we get ready to start tonight's game, hey, we had a doozy last year. Me and Anj had a pleasure of calling that game. What an exciting game, tale of two different halves, and got an exciting game for you here tonight. Here to call it play-by-play, Anj.
All right, St. Joe wins the opening tip-off. They are 10-1 on the season. Their big wins over Concord, Lakeland, and Hamilton Southeastern. They lost to Zionsville as their only loss of the season in the Homestead Tourney Final. They're giving up just 7.6 turnovers per game. Outstanding offense here for Eric Gaff's squad, averaging 79 points per game. The man with the ball right now is Ethan Roseman. He's the transfer from Bishop Chittard, and there you see 6.5 assists per game as he gets it inside to Chase Knesny, who gets the bucket. Knesny averaging 23 points per game, and then quickly down the other way comes Riley, but they can't make the shot. Nick Shrewsbury the rebound for St. Joe. Knesny top of the key for three. That had some distance. NBA range for Knesny, and St. Joe out to the 5-0 lead. And here's the press bow for St. Joe. And now knocked out of bounds by Roseman. Riley 9-1 on the season. They have wins over LaPorte, Jimtown, and Michigan City. Their lone loss to Warren Central by 10 back on December 14th. Jalen Barbera has the ball as a 3-year starter. Now it's Marvin Schindler, their 4-year starting point guard. In the corner, the three is good for B.J. Williams, his 14th three-pointer of the season, and the Cats have their first points of the evening.
Well, in order to Riley stay in this game, they need to knock down some of those threes and match some of Knesny's threes as well.
Three-pointer for St. Joe won't go. For Elijah King, here comes Schindler in transition. Nice dump off and the lay-in for Tyrese Jones, the transfer from Clay, who's been a big addition for the squad. We're tied at 5. Konechny off the pick set. Nice pass to Roseman, who pulls up for the short J. He gets it to drop. Roseman, more of a scorer in his time at Chittard, has settled into being a point guard. Not a great outside shooter, but 15 feet in, he can get the job done. He's close to being a 1,000-point scorer. St. Joe up by 2. Dontriel Johnson has the ball stolen away. Roseman in transition for the land.
We knew we were going to be back and forth with these two teams. Both teams like to be fast-paced, get the ball up the floor, and attack the rim.
Near turnover, but Riley able to settle in, but Brayshawn Woods the rebound. Here comes St. Joe in transition. Boy, are they fast. Roseman the lay-in, and it's a 6-point St. Joe lead. Tyrese Jones gives it off to Schindler. Schindler covered by the sophomore Elijah King. The battle of the 10s here. Now it's B.J. Williams. And a foul on the floor called against Konechny.
A big thank you to Chick-fil-A on South Michigan Street in South Bend for feeding our crew tonight with their classic chicken sandwiches, delicious fries, and, of course, their tasty cookies. Did we make you hungry? Stop in at Chick-fil-A at Erskine Commons in South Bend to get your fix.
Inbound pass to Jalen Barbera. His shot won't go. Konechny the rebound. Huskies up by 6. And a foul underneath. Non-shooting foul coming up.
How do you get peanut butter and chocolate chip cookie dough all in one amazing treat? Well, Frick's Dairy Queen has the answer this month with the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard. Frick's Dairy Queen is located at 3907 Michigan Street on South Bend South Side. Go Riley.
King won't get the 3, and then it hits the bar up top, much to the chagrin of the Riley coaching legend Bob Berger, who would say those cables don't belong there. There you see Eric Gaff, the head coach of St. Joe in his 4th season, 54-37, Concord and Grace alum, member of the Grace Hall of Fame. Of course, led this St. Joe squad to the state finals a year ago. Interesting here, Bo, that Riley seems to be the ones that have slowed the tempo down.
Yeah, it looked like they're trying to not force anything, which I like to see a little bit. You know, when they get down that half-court set, they need to make sure they don't force anything, take a good shot, and don't go for that first one. Looks like they're really working the ball around, get the big freshman inside. Nice bucket by Dontriel Johnson.
They call him Tree because he has a presence inside. A freshman starting on this very talented squad gets the points. 7-11 reads the scoreboard. Brayshawn Woods, short-range jumper won't go, and Tree gets the board. Tyrese Jones, three-pointer is good. That's his 12th three-pointer of the season. He shoots 44% from beyond the arc, and the junior transfer from Clay has the Cats within 1.
Well, just like that, both of these teams can score in bunches, and you can see why. They got some playmakers out there.
Konechny off balance on the shot. Good defense there by Riley. Schindler guarded very tightly here by King. He has not had many opportunities so far the way that King is playing defense. Nice dump off inside by Jones to Johnson, and Johnson gets his second bucket. And look at this, Riley now in front, 12-11.
Talking to Coach Daniel before the game, he thought he had a little bit of advantage inside with Tree with his size, not by height, but just his physicality inside.
Off-balance shot, Konechny the rebound and the putback. St. Joe back in front after the 7-0 Riley run. Konechny has 7.
Barbera with the bucket inside. Great pass inside, getting it to Barbera. The 4th score for this Riley Wildcat team here in the first quarter.
Now a couple players from each squad heading to the scorers table to check in. Here's Roseman. He's got 8. Back and forth we go. Had about 5 lead changes already in this one. Schindler in transition. The bucket and the bump. Take a look at the replay.
Great job using body control. All 5 starters have scored now for the Riley Wildcats here in the first quarter. Locally owned, going back 4 generations, Place Homes in South Bend has a team of players, architects, and designers ready to work for you on building your dream home. Visit placehomes.net for more information. Place Homes, building homes, not houses. Go St. Joe.
Schindler going to the free throw line, now looking to complete the three-point play. He is a 71% free throw shooter, a 4-year starter, second-team NIC basketball player a year ago as a junior. Makes the free throw, and Riley leads 17-15. And Riley almost getting the steal. One thing we've seen so far has been very clean basketball, Bo. Riley has 1 turnover. St. Joe has yet to turn the ball over yet here so far.
Yeah, 2 teams that are very affluent with the basketball. It's because their backcourt are one of their main guys. You know, they usually, both of them have 2-3 guys that can control the basketball and get it up the floor.
Well, Riley is certainly trying to get that first forced turnover, but they're unable to do so as a lot of collision there at the scorer's table. Luckily, everyone is okay. Keyshawn Wright going to check in here for Riley. He is just 5'8". He's lucky if he's 5'8", because let me tell you, he's shorter than I am, so I don't think he's 5'8". But he's checking in. He is a speedster and a difference maker on the defensive end here for Riley. I think he may be Alex Daniels' favorite player on the team. He just absolutely loves who he calls his water bug on the court. There's a steal and a turnover. The first of the game for St. Joe. In transition, Jones gets the bucket.
Great job by Packer getting it up to Jones.
Now they're going to say a violation there by Braylon White, the 6'2 junior for St. Joe, as he steps on over the baseline, and that is another turnover, and Riley will get the ball back.
Crimmins Carpet Service is a father and son owned and has been operating in South Bend for more than 35 years. Their team is dedicated to providing customers with quality cleaning and repair. Remember, it's not clean until it's Crimmins clean. Go St. Joe.
Isaiah Packer, a 6'3 junior, into the game for Riley. Here's Jones for 3. Gets it to go. Tyrese Jones has 10. Riley up by 7. It was 11-5 St. Joe out of the game. Out of the gate. Riley has come storming back. Good defense there. King, the putback. Second effort won't go. Finally coming down with the rebound is Jaden Stamps for Riley.
Stamps, another one of those guys off the bench that provides a big body for this Riley Wildcat team inside. Did a great job of getting in there and not giving a second chance for the St. Joe Huskies.
Coach Daniel saying Stamps gives them a different look on the defensive side of the ball. Keyshawn Wright with the ball for the Cats, up by 7. Just over a minute to play here in a very entertaining, as expected, first quarter between Riley and St. Joe with a whistle on the floor.
Before the game, we interviewed our Student Athletes of the Week, presented by Tony Letcher. Tony is a lifelong resident of Michiana and a licensed insurance agent with Health Markets. If you need insurance, Tony is your guy. Google Tony Letcher Health Markets to connect.
Schindler will inbound as he gets back into the game, gives it to Tyrese Jones. Jones some nice moves and gets it to drop. Man, he is having an electric first quarter. 12 points now, has half the scoring for Riley. They're up by 9. In the corner, 3 ball for St. Joe, won't drop, and it's up into the cable, and it'll be Riley basketball.
Riley just not able to get, or rather St. Joe not able to get the ball to a good shot and really get Knesny open. Credit that Riley defense, but like you said, Tyrese Jones, what a performance here tonight so far. Trimador supports the broadcast tonight and welcomes you to instantly transform your home while increasing its value with eye-catching, sleek, and modern doors. All installed in one day. Visit shop.trimador.com to learn more. Go St. Joe.
Jaden Stamps the lay-in, and suddenly Riley is up by 11, 26-15. 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Elijah King gets a much-needed bucket for St. Joe. And now Riley, let's see if they play for the final shot. but the way these two teams play, we could get 3 more scores here in the final 20 seconds. Schindler for 3. Won't go. Ball tipped by Stamps, and Riley gets it back. Schindler finds the open man. Right for 3. No good. Rebound, St. Joe. Outlet pass up to Ryder. Place can't get it to go. And that'll do it for a very entertaining first quarter. It started St. Joe's way, but then it quickly turned in the favor of the Cats. Fast-paced all the way. Schindler, the spin move and the dish. Riley up by 9 after 1. Back after this on Sports Michiana.
I joined Notre Dame Federal Credit Union a long time ago.
1978.
I've been a member over 15 years.
I've worked with Notre Dame my whole banking life. 44 years.
I have my checking account there, I have my savings account there.
Really value the community-based banking system.
My credit card with Notre Dame, I have my car insurance with Notre Dame.
I can't say enough good things, really.
I have my auto loans with Notre Dame.
My whole life is at Notre Dame
I
Credit
will
Union.
remain with them until the day I die.
It's one unique, one special vibe.
Are you tired of auto service from big box stores and new car dealers? 45 years ago, my parents, Bud and Diane, founded Zolman's with a strong commitment to the community. Today, Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care is still family owned and operated with over 150 employees and families. And we offer a price match guarantee on any tires from any local dealer, while providing complete auto service on all makes and all models, serving you and your family for 3 generations. Buy local, shop local. Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week brought to you by Tire Rack. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. Time now for a Patrick Sideline Report. Let's head courtside to Craig Heatherly. Craig, your thoughts on that very fast-paced first quarter?
I need some water. I'm tired. I can't imagine what these kids are going through. You know, that quarter, you saw some very, very fast-paced play with limited turnovers, which just displays these kids' skill set and ability to take care of the basketball. So continue to monitor that. I mean, the team that takes care of the basketball going to get more possessions, more shots in the rim. And at this rate, man, we're looking at a game in the 80s and 90s.
No doubt about that. 6 different scores in that first quarter for Riley, led by Tyrese Jones, who had 12. 3 different scores for St. Joe, led by Roseman with 8.
To get ready to start our second quarter underway here, Ferret Custom Roll Forming is our second quarter sponsor. The best choice in metal fabrication, provides ISO certified quality with unparalleled service and support. At Ferret Custom Roll Forming, we form value. Learn more at ferretrollforming.com.
Here comes St. Joe in transition. Now they'll set into the half court after the missed shot by Riley. Now a foul called against the Cats.
That first quarter was sponsored by South Bend Alumni Association, supporting South Bend students every step of the way. The South Bend Alumni Association funds extracurriculars, helping all students succeed in school and beyond. Learn more at southbendalumni.com and go Wildcats.
We saw Edwardsburg in a great game on Tuesday night here on Sports Michiana. They are trailing Niles at halftime, 28-25 up in Michigan. Nice pass inside. Shrewsbury with the finish. His first points of the evening.
Nice little backdoor cut. Nice pass. Get it to Shrewsbury inside.
Keyshawn Wright. Back to Isaiah Packer. Packer driving in and a whistle on the floor. Let you know our officials right now are Crane Hearn, Brian Kirkendall, and Justin Yoder. Jessica Harrison will take over for Kirkendall at halftime. I believe she is the one that had some travel issues coming over from Fort Wayne. She's expected to take over at the half. So I guess 4 different officials going to be in this one here tonight. Seven-point Riley lead. Schindler long 2, won't go. Fighting for that loose ball, and there you see the freshman Johnson coming away with it. And the 3 ball by Williams won't go. Strong rebound by Braylon White, the junior off the bench for St. Joe. Knesny fouled, and it'll be a non-shooting foul here.
Like the foul will be on B.J. Williams. Only the 3rd foul total on Riley in this first half. First of this quarter, of course. Riley High School, in participation with our families and communities, provides all students with a rigorous education, celebrates each student's background, and engages the whole student to be a lifelong learner and responsible, active citizens in the community. Go Riley from Riley Athletics.
Ethan Roseman getting ready to inbound the ball. Gives it off to Braylon White. White started the entire playoff run last year. He gives it off to Konechny, and Konechny with the jumper. He's got 9, and St. Joe back within 5. And now a steal, no. Riley able to come down with it. Packer driving inside, off balance, shot won't go. Loose ball rebound for St. Joe, outlet pass up to Roseman, and the bucket.
Roseman does such a great job of getting up the floor and looking for that outlet pass. Gets a lot of opportunities to score fast break points for this Husky team.
3-point lead here for Riley. The Cats have yet to score here in this second quarter. It was 26-17 after 1, so St. Joe has started this second quarter on a 6-0 run. Johnson inside, using the big body for the lay-in. Bo, he doesn't play or look like a freshman.
No. When we saw that he was a freshman, the way he looks out on the court, great 3 by Chase Konechny, 12 points on the night. But Tree Johnson, man, what a great addition to this team coming in as a freshman.
2-point lead for Riley here, 28-26. As you see on the Tire Rack scoreboard, Jones inside. This one won't go. Konechny brings the ball up the floor, nearly taken away, but look at him get that dribble back. The runner in the lane. Wow, what a play by Konechny to handle the basketball, not lose it, and then get the runner for the points. We're tied at 28. Not for long as Schindler gets the bucket. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 30-28. Riley up by 2. Back after this on Sports Michiana. That timeout brought to you by South Bend Schools.
Yes, I was just in a bad car accident. I need help.
I'm in a call center. How am I supposed to help you? Did you buy this insurance over the interweb?
Yes.
You think this can wait till after my lunch break?
No, your lunch can wait.
When this happens, you'll understand why it's important to have a local agent. The Lilliard Insurance Agency is just that agency. We're a local agency and we're here to take care of you. Call the Lilliard Agency today.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week brought to you by Reliance. Design, build, renovate. Well, the designs by both coaching staffs have been great here tonight. They are building great programs and, well, they're renovating the way high school basketball being played here in Michiana.
Yeah, I mean, just both teams really love to get up and down the floor, but this second quarter here, St. Joe's been having the ability to get up the floor and really shutting Riley down from that fast breaks. Going a little bit of a zone here for Riley.
A.J. Boone into the game. Cross-court pass to Elijah King, who gets the 3 to go. The 25th three-pointer of the season for King, who's a member of the Indiana Futures All-Stars last year. 1-point lead here now for St. Joe. A.J. Boone won't get it to go. Now a whistle on the floor, and they'll talk this one over.
Your home deserves the best, and your neighborly hometown heroes are here to deliver. Glass Doctor secures your home with expert glass care. Mr. Handyman takes on small fixes to big improvements, and 5-star painting revitalizes your space inside and out. Trust the pros who bring you peace of mind above all else.
Foul called against Braylon White on the inbound pass, so Riley will get the ball here. Down by 1, 31-30, as we hit about the midway point of this second quarter.
Freezing temperatures, sleet, snow have arrived. Are your tires ready to tackle winter's worst? The experts at TireRack.com will get your vehicle ready for prime time. They sell tires that dominate winter. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Tyrese Jones very much ready for prime time. He's got 14, and Riley back in front by 1, 32-31. Roseman. Shot won't go. Rebound for Riley. Jones in transition. The speed, he's fouled from behind. He'll go to the line.
Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend is a longtime supporter of high school athletics. They're also helping NASA send astronauts back to the moon. You want to help? Learn more on joining the Imagineering finishing technology team at iftww.com/careers.
Ohio State has jumped out to a 7-0 lead on Texas early in the first quarter. You probably don't even have to go over to that game because maybe it won't be much of one.
Yeah.
You may want to keep it here on Sports Michiana as Jones hits the front end of 2.
Timeouts tonight are sponsored by South Bend Schools, educating future leaders since 1867. Enroll today, thrive tomorrow. Visit sb.school/enrollment to learn more. Go Riley.
Jones now with 16 as Riley's lead back out to 3. Boone for 3. It won't go. And the rebound comes down to Braylon White, but they'll say he steps on the baseline, and it'll be Riley basketball. Nick Shrewsbury back into the game for St. Joe for Boone.
Tyrese only averaging 14 a game. Already was 16 here in the first half. Don't have a career or season high for him, but he is the transfer over from Clay. When you say transfer, Clay closed, and he came over.
Very fair point. 34-31, 3-point lead. Here's B.J. Williams, corner 3, won't go. Elijah King the rebound. Long outlet pass up to Shrewsbury. Goes up strong and gets it to somehow drop out. I don't know how. Nice pass by Jones to Schindler. Schindler's got 4. Konechny the other way. Just a little short. Here comes Riley quickly up the floor, and then Schindler pulls it back a little bit.
One of the things I noticed with St. Joe, they're not able to get any second chance points. Riley's really boxing out and going hard to the rim, not giving that opportunity whatsoever.
That shot won't go, and it'll be St. Joe basketball.
St. Joseph High School provides an award-winning, affordable Catholic education that prepares students for both college and career. With the recent expansion of school choice, tuition is more affordable than ever. Join the pack by visiting stjoehigh.com.
Chase Konechny will inbound and brings it across midcourt. Nice spin move in the paint, stops the dribble, and somehow gets a shot off and gets it to drop in. Konechny, such a talent for St. Joe. He's got 16. While knocked out of bounds, will remain Riley basketball.
Hey, you want to help your team look great? It's Tops can help. They are the official outfitter for a number of local schools and even Sports Michiana. And they can do a lot more than just clothes. Learn more at itstops.net.
Saw that replay, the Sports Michiana replay. Konechny doing an excellent job with that pivot foot to get that shot. Here's Shrewsbury off the rebound to Roseman. Back to Konechny for 3. This one won't go. Jaden stamps the rebound. B.J. Williams for 3. That one won't drop. And Jones with an incredible steal. Shot no, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Take a look at that replay.
Yeah, Braylon White was trying to outlet the pass, and Jones with a great job of just jumping up and basically intercepting that pass and getting a foul on White. White's second.
Jones blocked it and then caught it himself, so almost like a tipped interception, as Bo mentioned, and he makes the free throw. Jones leads the team in steals and rebounds. 2.8 steals per game, 5.6 rebounds per game.
Whether it's Medicare, individual or family insurance, or even small business insurance, Tony Letcher with Health Markets is your guy. He doesn't want you to be his client just today. He wants you to be his client forever. Google Tony Letcher Health Markets or visit tletcher.com.
Jones now with 18. Riley lead is 5. And nearly another steal by Tyrese Jones. St. Joe now up to 4 turnovers, just 1 for Riley. Craig mentioned that one after the first quarter. That's an area to watch, and right now that difference is making a difference here in this ballgame. Shrewsbury almost didn't see that one coming. In the corner, it was Libralian Booker with the missed shot, and then opposite end, guess who? Tyrese Jones, the lay-in.
20 points for Jones here in the first half. What a performance against this number 1 ranked 3A team, St. Joe Huskies.
Roseman stops the dribble. He's going to have to pass it off. He does. Elijah King for 3. Won't go. Rebound for Tyrese Jones. In a game of stars so far tonight, Tyrese Jones has been the biggest. Although nobody likes the biggest stage more than Marvin Schindler, says his head coach. Here's Jones, covered by Shrewsbury. Loses the handle, ball on the floor. St. Joe has it, and they're going to call a held ball. St. Joe was trying to get the timeout call, but they call it a held ball instead. And the possession arrow in favor of St. Joe.
For more than 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping people find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. They're nationally known and locally run by an outstanding team that believes in supporting the Michiana community. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
This is one of a number of marquee matchups here tonight. In the NLC, Warsaw leads Northridge 16-14 after 1. We will have Northridge next week against Northwood in what should be a dandy itself, but couldn't go wrong with the game you would pick for the Sports Michiana Game of the Week tonight.
Yeah, just some great teams playing tonight. Adams, Washington going tonight as well.
Final 10 seconds. And ball knocked out of bounds.
Respect, loyalty, pride, courage, integrity, and dedication. Those are the many ways officers at the St. Joe County Police are serving our community. If you are looking for a career change that can really make a difference, visit sjcpd.org to learn more.
Roseman will inbound to Konechny. Final shot of the first half is Roseman. Won't go, and that'll do it for an entertaining first half. Riley ahead, 40-33. Let's go downstairs to Craig Heatherly for a Patrick Sideline report. He's got the head coach of the Cats, Alex Daniel.
Coach Daniel, St. Joe started off that second quarter with a 14-4 run. You call a timeout, responded with a 10-5 run. What was the message to the team there?
Konechny can get going regardless of what you're doing. He had a couple buckets there. They're also leaking out in transitions. We talked about making sure we got a guy back. So a couple different looks we're giving them. We've had some success, but they've gone on 2 pretty big spurts, and they started the game pretty well too. So, but we're giving some different looks that have had some success. We just got to do those better job in the second half.
There's going to be a ton of possessions here in the second half. What's it going to take for you guys to win this game?
Knowing who we're guarding, like I said before the game, I think personnel-wise, you got to know who's on the floor and where you can give help, so you can make it difficult on those guys that can really fill it up, like King and Konechny.
Coach, good luck in the second half.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Craig. We're at halftime. South Bend Riley leading South Bend St. Joseph 40-33. Very entertaining first half. It was Shrewsbury early on. It was a little bit more St. Joe with King. But then the Cats came storming back. Marvin Schindler with the bucket. And, of course, Tyrese Jones having a great game. It's Riley up by 7 at the half.
For over 100 years, experience and inspiration have been the foundation of Big C Lumber. I'm Mark Young. Deciding on the perfect cabinetry for your home can be overwhelming. It's best to depend on our consultants with decades of experience at Big C Lumber. Your needs and wishes will be matched with our guidance in the creation of new spaces. We call this customer-inspired design, representing your personality, your style. Visit Big C Lumber, where the possibilities are endless.
Let's be honest, shopping for window treatments can be a real pain in the glass. Shades, shutters, blinds, drapes, the options are endless. Avoid expensive mistakes and return shipping with online retailers. Call the local team at Quality Window Treatments. Their entirely local process makes choosing the right look for your space easy. They bring the showroom to you during your in-person consultation. And with hands-off local installation, you never make a measurement. Visit QualityWindowTreatment.com to book your free consultation and see your space in a whole new light.
Shopping for tires used to really grind my gears. So many tires, and the thought of choosing the right one made me, Precisely. That's before I went to TireRack.com. I got the best deal hands down. My tires ship fast and free, arrive the next day like clockwork. Tire Rack even gave me 2 years of free road hazard protection. Precisely.
TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Medicare plans can be confusing, but they don't have to be. I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I can help you compare your options because I'm appointed with many nationally recognized carriers. With my help, you can find the coverage that fits your needs and budget. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
Your garage door keeps your home, family, and valuables safe and secure. Make sure it always looks good and works well. Precision Garage Door is your one-stop shop for design, installation, and repairs. Count on us to help you choose the right materials, style, and color for your new door. And when you need repairs, we're ready. Our friendly trained technicians work around your schedule and are available 24/7 for emergency repairs. Call your local Precision Garage Door today.
Garage doors done right.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week brought to you by Imagineering Finishing Technologies, IFT, where quality is a way of life. It is 40-33 at halftime here between Riley and St. Joe. The Wildcats up by 7. Angelo, Carlo, Bo Hundt back with you here inside the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. This is the St. Joseph County Police Department pregame show. Want to welcome in Craig Heatherly down courtside. Craig, obviously very entertaining first half. I'm interested in your thoughts on how Riley was able to regroup after those initial spurts by St. Joe, both at the start of the game and the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, I thought Riley did a great job in the first half of rebounding long shots from St. Joe's misses and getting easy, clean layups on the other end. I mean, their team is sprinting the floor, spacing the floor, and they're sharing the basketball, especially Jones. I mean, these guys are finding open guys in transition and getting really easy baskets, and I think that's been the difference for Riley on the offensive end, in addition to Jones just having a phenomenal game from the three-point line and at the rim.
Craig, when you talk about sharing the basketball in a team game and stuff like that, how not quite important, but how much easier does it make it when you're the star of a team, but then the other guys are helping out so much by scoring, getting down fast breaks, and when you have other guys put their input in and you don't have to do as much as a star player?
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. You saw it out here with St. Joe in the first half. So many people are keyed in on Kineski. They've got some easy back cuts on the backside because the defense is just watching Kineski. And they scored a few baskets at the rim. I think about 8 points there in the first half, just at the rim off of cuts. So when you have teammates that are moving without the basketball, it makes it so much harder for that defense to load to the basketball to keep a star player like Kineski and Jones from scoring.
All right, thank you very much. That is our Patrick Sideline Report. The St. Joseph County Police Department halftime show continues right after this. We'll have your first half highlights. You're watching the Sports Michiana High School Basketball Game of the Week.
You dream it, we design it. You need it, we've got it. We crank it out so you can crank it up. We work with purpose to power your passion. It's game on, so come on. Let's elevate adventure. Let's take life to the next level today. Let's become better together. This is Patrick.
In need of an award? Call Crown Trophy of Mishawaka, the area's premier award provider. They've been serving the area since 2001 with cutting-edge exclusive products, personalized with state-of-the-art laser engraving technology. And Crown Trophy has more than just trophies. They offer corporate, sales, and retirement awards, along with personalized gifts and promotional products. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned, where everyone's a winner.
Are you tired of auto service from big box stores and new car dealers? 45 years ago, my parents Bud and Diane founded Zolman's with a strong commitment to the community. Today, Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care is still family owned and operated with over 150 employees and families. And we offer a price match guarantee on any tires from any local dealer, while providing complete auto service on all makes and all models, serving you and your family for 3 generations. Buy local, shop local. Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
This edition of the Sports Michiana High School Basketball Game of the Week brought to you by Patrick, empowering outdoor enthusiasts since 1959. Welcome back inside the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Angelo, Carlo, Bo, Hundt. What a first half.
I think we have 1 or 2 highlights, I think.
We got a lot. We got a lot of highlights, so let's get right into them. A very entertaining one where Riley is up by 7 at halftime, and early on it was B.J. Williams with the three-pointer for Riley. Clean game. This was one of the few steals for either team. Ethan Roseman goes inside for the lay-in. He had 8 points in the first quarter alone. Then in transition, there it is for Roseman. Back the other way, Tyrese Jones, what an impactful first half he had. 20 points. Schindler inside for the Cats with the bucket in the bump. And then it's Jones again with another 3-ball. Inside, Jaden Stamps coming off the bench. Both teams going to their bench as they played such a fast-paced style in that first half. And here comes St. Joe in transition. Roseman with another bucket for the Huskies. And then Chase Knesny with the little runner there for the points for St. Joe. He scored 16. Elijah King, the 3-ball from the outside for St. Joe. But again, the story in this one was the backcourt for Riley. Schindler, and then here's Knesny. And finally, Tyrese Jones, 20 points in the first half as Riley leads at the half, 40-33. Listen, if you're tuned in right now, you got to tell your friends to tune in as well. We got an entertaining second half ahead. We're back with the second half action of our Sports Michiana Game of the Week right after this on the Sports Michiana Game of the Week.
We found out about Notre Dame Federal Credit Union through a friend. We were nervous about growing interest rates, but Notre Dame Federal Credit Union communicated the entire way through that process and made us feel like we made a good move. Finding a house was the tricky part, but securing financing and going through the purchase process with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, that was the easy part. That was simple. We would highly recommend working with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. The customer service is amazing.
Your car carries precious cargo. It needs to be dependable, rain or shine. Let Tom's Car Care Center in South Bend help take the stress out of your car's maintenance. We'll change your oil in 10 minutes, flush your transmission, replace your wiper blades, and much more. Oil changes include a half-price car wash when needed. Welcome to your extended family, Tom's Car Care Center.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week brought to you by Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, putting people over profits. Let's go downstairs for a Patrick Sideline report. Craig Heatherly, what did Eric Gaff have to say?
Yeah, Coach Gaff said defensively they've got to do a much better job of playing help side defense, keeping the ball from penetrating gaps and creating easy opportunities. And then offensively, he wants guys to find the best shot for we versus the best shot for me.
All the original starters back on the court, including the original third official. Jessica Harrison is now arrived from Fort Wayne in the snowy conditions, driving over, has replaced Brian Kirkendall here for the second half officiating crew alongside Crane Hearn and Justin Yoder.
Our third quarter is sponsored by Frick's Dairy Queen. Whether it's the Flamethrower, Backyard Bacon Ranch, or the all-time favorite, Original Double Cheese, Frick's Dairy Queen invites you to stop in for a signature stack burger. Frick's Dairy Queen is located at 3907 Michigan Street, South Bend, Southside. Go Riley.
There's the points by Nick Shrewsbury for St. Joe.
Big three by Shrewsbury there.
Here comes St. Joe in transition. Ball knocked out of bounds by B.J. Williams. Six-point lead here for Riley as Ethan Roseman will inbound. King loses the handle, gets it back to Roseman. Konechny thought about it from really deep, then drives inside in traffic. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I thought that could have went either way, either a travel or a foul. Looked like there was contact early on. Notre Dame Federal Credit Union serves nonprofits, churches, and schools throughout the United States. They are the go-to people for nonprofit banking. You already share their values. Why not share in their benefits? Head to NotreDameFCU.com/elevate to learn more.
This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services as Chase Konechny makes the front end of 2. This is the first free throw. That was the first free throw attempt for St. Joe for the entire game. Konechny makes both free throws. He is an 85% free throw shooter as a team. St. Joe is a 68% free throw shooting team, but very interesting that they haven't been able to get to the line at all here tonight. And there's a turnover against Riley, just their third of the game.
Since 1959, Patrick Industries in Elkhart has empowered outdoor enthusiasts to achieve next-level recreational experiences. Patrick is a proud supporter of our local teams and athletes, empowering excellence on and off the field.
Some halftime scores for you. Elkhart leading Penn 23-16 as a 3-ball by Konechny goes in. Northridge up on Warsaw 31-28. Jimtown leading Knox 41-13.
Getting inside to the big guy. Tree not able to finish underside, but a foul on Shrewsbury, his second. Thank you to the Lilliard Insurance Agency for all their help in helping Sports Michiana get all its insurance needs. Real people, real service, real value. That's their slogan. But Matt Lilliard and his team also live it every day. Visit realvalueins.com to get the personal touch you deserve.
Bo, as we talked about through the first 2 quarters, St. Joe having those spurts to start the quarters, and it happens again here to start the third quarter. They've really owned the beginning of each quarter. Marvin Schindler gives it off to Jalen Barbera. Barbera covered by Konechny. Nice spin move, but the shot won't go. The putback by Tyrese Jones is good. He's got 24. Roseman the opposite way, and they're going to call him for a charge.
Locally owned Central Automotive in downtown South Bend is your answer for oil changes, brakes, air conditioning repair, general maintenance, and more. Check them out at Lafayette and Colfax. Central Automotive, we're here for all your automotive needs.
3-point lead here for Riley with the ball early in the third quarter. Barbera finds Schindler at the top of the key. Schindler now pulls up. Won't go. Woods, the strong rebound. St. Joe's got some numbers. King for 3. Rims out. For as good as these teams are shooting, we've seen both sides have balls halfway down and come out. Even when they miss, they're close. Schindler goes down hard. Luckily, he's okay. We'll see if they maybe get a towel to wipe that up.
Yeah, it looked like he just went to cross over and hit a dry spot or a wet spot on the floor and just made a ankle just kind of gave out.
4th turnover of the game for Riley. 3-point lead here as Roseman's shot unorthodox there, but he gets it to drop in. He's got 12.
Yeah, Riley playing off of him, giving him that 3-point shot. They believe he wants to drive, and they're going to give him that shot on the outside.
He is not known to be a 3-point shooter, just 0 for 1 on the season, but gets the job done. 60% from the field overall. Here's Shrewsbury for 3. It's good, and St. Joe's back in front by 2. 46-44. We've got a timeout on the floor brought to you by South Bend Schools. We'll take it as well, and we're back after this, after Shrewsbury puts St. Joe up by 2.
When contractors and OEMs need quality electrical products at the best prices, they look to Babsco Supply. We strive to supply all the electrical products you need for residential, light commercial, and OEM electrical components. We have the knowledge, dedication to customer service, and extensive inventory to ensure your electrical projects are completed successfully. We are employee-owned, which means all of our employees are owners. So you know we care. With locations in Elkhart and Warsaw, Babsco Supply is working together to serve you better. Learn more at babsco.com.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week is brought to you by Glass Doctor, Mr. Handyman, and 5-Star Painting. your neighborly hometown heroes. St. Joe leading 46-44. There you see Nick Shrewsbury, the son of Notre Dame basketball coach Micah Shrewsbury, his big brother Braden, of course, a member of the Irish squad as well. Nick has improved in a tremendous way this season, says Coach Eric Gaff, has made a tremendous jump from his sophomore to junior year, and he has 6 points here in the third quarter alone to have St. Joe ahead by 2.
St. Joe 2-1-2, looking to trap.
Good defense by King on Jones, preventing the shot. And now it'll be Jalen Barbera going to the free throw line. That's the one guy you do not want to send to the free throw line. He is a 92% free throw shooter, 23 of 25 on the season for Riley.
Shrewsbury, third foul. Big thank you to Chick-fil-A on South Michigan Street in South Bend for feeding our crew tonight with their classic chicken sandwich, delicious fries, and of course their tasty cookies. Did we make you hungry? I bet we did. Stop in at Chick-fil-A at Erskine Commons in South Bend to get your fix.
End of one. Adams leading Washington 20-18. Bremen leading LaVille 24-14. Halftime, Rochester over Whitko 37-25. Barbera, of course, I gave him the announcer's jinx. He only made 1 of 2 free throws. Just his third miss of the season. It's 46-45. St. Joe up by 1, and, well, that was 3 too many steps, perhaps, for Elijah King.
Oh, just a couple. Just a couple extra there.
Riley basketball, 5th turnover for St. Joe.
Crimmins Carpet Service has been serving Michiana for more than 35 years. Joe Crimmins and his sisters Samantha and Danielle are proud St. Joe alums. They clean for St. Joe and can for your school or business too. Remember, it's not clean until it's Crimmins clean.
Now a turnover here by Riley, so things getting a little more sloppy after how clean it was in the first half. Both teams now with 5 turnovers in the game. Ethan Roseman gives it off to Konechny. Konechny from the volleyball line drops the tray.
One of the biggest things I would see with Konechny and Shrewsbury is when they catch in the flow and they get that three-pointer off in the flow of the game, it looks so smooth and so natural.
B.J. Williams, bucket in the foul. So he'll go to the free throw line looking to complete the three-point play. Williams, a 6'1 senior, averages 7.7 points per game. The emotional leader and voice of this team as a senior. Has not gone to the free throw line that much this season. He's 4 of 5 on the year. St. Joe going to send A.J. Boone into the game now in place of Brayshawn Woods.
Big thank you to Tony Letcher for his incredible support of Sports Michiana. Tony is a licensed insurance agent with Health Markets. If you're looking for assistance with Medicare, family, or individual health insurance, Google Tony Letcher Health Markets or visit tletcher.com.
I mentioned that LaVille score. They're down by 10 after 1. They're now leading Bremen 31-26 at halftime. So what a turnaround there for the Lancers. Williams makes the free throw. He now has 6 points here tonight.
Tremador supports the broadcast tonight and welcomes you to instantly transform your home while increasing its value with eye-catching, sleek, and modern doors. All installed in one day. Visit shop.tremador.com to learn more. Go St. Joe.
A few more halftime scores. Bethany leads Argus 21-20. Plymouth up on Mishawaka 29-20. A.J. Boone gives it off. Nope, he'll keep it himself. Now gives it off to Konechny. Elijah King. Backing down. Keyshawn Wright. King's shot won't go. Rebound for Roseman. His shot off the front end of the rim and then drops in. He's got 14. St. Joe up by 3 as you take a look at the replay.
Great second chance opportunity. Great job by Roseman getting ball up and in the basket. 14 points, 4 here in the second half.
St. Joe bringing the press now. And Jones. Oh. Does break it eventually. Keyshawn Wright trying to find his man. Barbera saves it. Jones stops the dribble. He's going to have to pass it off. He does. Riley doesn't have to rush anything. High octane all night, but it doesn't have to be. Here's Schindler for three. Won't go. Ball tipped into the hands of Barbera. Shot won't drop. Jaden Stamps the rebound, and he's got that big body inside. Jaden Stamps, the 6'3 senior. He only has 4 points here tonight, Bo, but he's played some really valuable minutes off the bench.
Yeah, Stamps and Johnson on the inside, two of their big bodies that really do some of the dirty work, you call it, inside. They got 10 points between the two of them, just going after some of those hard rebounds, getting those second chance opportunities, and great job by Stamps putting that back.
A.J. Boone heading to the line for St. Joe, 1 of 4 from the free throw line this season. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services in South Bend.
Ferret Custom Roll Forming, the best choice in metal fabrication, serving a variety of industries including solar, appliances, conveyor systems, chassis, and structural components to decorative trim. Learn more at ferretrollforming.com. We form value.
Eric Gaff saying A.J. Boone, one of those guys on his team that, yeah, he comes off the bench, but he probably would be a starter on almost every other team in the area, on most teams in the area, as he gets the free throw in his first points here tonight. Had a career-high 14 versus Concord in the season opener. 2-point lead here for St. Joe. There's a steal. Here comes Roseman in transition. Braylon White. He'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Braylon picking up his first points of the night. Courtesy of Roseman on the steal and the nice dish to him.
This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services. Braylon White has started the end of each of the last 2 seasons as both a freshman and a sophomore. He is a late bloomer. He needs to get going in the season. He's starting to peak, says Eric Gaff, but he doesn't start at the beginning of the year, but by the end of the year, he may be starting. Who knows? Now they're having a discussion here with the officials.
Supporting South Bend students every step of the way, the South Bend Alumni Association funds extracurriculars, helping all students succeed in school and beyond. Learn more at southbendalumni.com and go Wildcats. I think they were discussing who the foul was actually on. They're trying to figure it out. They end up putting it on Jones for his second.
White does not make the free throw. But it is a 4-point lead here for St. Joe. Tyrese Jones to Keyshawn Wright. Wright for three. Won't go. Barbera, the rebound. Back out to Wright. Finds Jones. Nice move. Jumper. Good. Jones has 26.
What a nice little fake by Jones and ability to pull up for that jumper.
Foul called here on the floor.
Calling on Barbera away from the basket.
Roseman will inbound here for St. Joe. We've got a timeout on the floor. St. Joe up by 2, 54-52. Back after this on Sports Michiana.
Finding private health insurance can be stressful. What if it didn't have to be? I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I prefer to personally meet with my clients so I can get a better understanding of your needs and budget. I can even review your current coverage. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week is brought to you by the Lillier Insurance Agency. Real people, real service, real value. 54-52 is the score. St. Joe leading by 2. Roseman to inbound here for the Huskies. Ethan Roseman, a transfer from Bishop Chatard. His mom, Christy, passed away in 2021 of pneumonia. His dad was the head coach of Chatard, where Roseman was playing. It was getting really difficult. They decided to move up to South Bend, where Christy's mom lives, and Big brother AJ is enrolled at Holy Cross College and plays basketball there. Dad stepped down as the head coach at Chittard. He's actually commuting back and forth, living here in South Bend with his son, but commuting back and forth to Indianapolis, Washington, where he still teaches because they made the decision so late in the year he couldn't get a separate teaching job. But that is the story of how Ethan Roseman has come on board here at St. Joe. Grandma lives just 2 blocks away from St. Joe, so it made sense for him to enroll there. And he has been a welcome addition to the St. Joe tribe and St. Joe team and has really assimilated himself very well.
Foul on Marvin Schindler. Sending Braylon White to the line. White with 2 points on the night. Riley High School, in partnership with our families and communities, provides all students with a rigorous education. Celebrates each student's background and engages the whole student to be a lifelong learner and responsible, active citizen in the community. Go Riley from Riley Athletics.
This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services. And White makes the second of 2. Hey, congratulations to Maddox Everingham of Northwood. Scored his 1,000th career point tonight. Northwood leading 43-19 over Wawasee at the half. Oh, hello, Elijah King walking himself to Riley High School.
Elijah off the rebound from Chase Knesny's miss.
That, my friends, as you take a look at the replay, King, outstanding by the sophomore. He knew it.
Flexing his muscles just a little bit there.
An early nominee for the Big C Lumber big play of the game.
That foul will be on Braylon White, his 4th. Getting a lot of minutes out of Braylon here. Brayshawn getting some rest on the bench.
White going to stay in the game as Keyshawn Wright, well, not for long. He's now out of the game. Brayshawn Woods comes in. Keyshawn Wright making the front end of 2. That's the first points for Wright on the season. Wright, one of the few players on the team actually shooting below 70%. He goes 1 of 2, and the loose ball rebound comes down to Roseman. So St. Joe ahead by 4, 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's King, drives inside, loses the handle, maybe knocked out of his arms. The ball's loose on the floor, a little rugby scrum, and they're going to call a foul.
They're going to call a foul on Packer, or just the ball was loose and everybody was just kind of going for it. Yeah, they're going to call the foul on Isaiah Packer. Thank you to Tire Rack for being the scoreboard sponsor for the Sports Michiana Game of the Week. Need new tires? Visit TireRack.com and check out their easy-to-use tire decision guide. Tires, wheels, and more. We'll help you get there. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Elijah King at the free throw line, brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services. Misses the front end. Second free throw is good. 38 seconds remaining. St. Joe up by 5 here in the third quarter. Good defense there by Boone on Schindler. Wright fouled. Let's see if they say this is on the floor or in shooting. I think they're going to say that is a shooting foul, and it is called on Knesny.
Well, regardless, it's the 5th foul.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
It wouldn't have mattered. Right to the free throw line now. He's 1 of 2 here this evening, has 1 point. He has a 4.67 assist to turnover ratio, so it shows you what he can do. He creates a lot of plays, and he doesn't make many mistakes when he has the ball in his hands.
Imaginary Finishing Technologies in South Bend is a longtime supporter of high school athletics. They're also helping NASA send astronauts back to the moon. You want to help? Learn more on joining the Imaginary Finishing Technologies team at iftww.com/careers.
Wright makes both free throws. St. Joe lead is 3. 20 seconds left here in the third. Thanks for joining us here on the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week. Angelo, Carlo, Bo Hundt, Craig Heatherly with you. Chuck Freeby back with us next week for Northridge and Northwood. 8 seconds left. King puts up a three. Won't go. Shrewsbury the putback. 3 seconds left. And Riley won't get the shot off. St. Joe has the lead after three in a very entertaining 3 quarters so far. Shrewsbury the three early in the third. Then it was Riley back the other way. St. Joe coming back. And the highlight of the quarter, Elijah King with the slam. Back after this on Sports Michiana.
Shopping for tires used to be like pulling teeth. That was before I went to TireRack.com. TireRack's tire decision guide made it easy to drill down to the right tires for me.
What?
Oh, I got a great deal. My tires shipped fast and free and arrived the next day. I even got 2 years of free road hazard protection.
Where?
You're darn right, wow. Next time your tires get long in the tooth, visit TireRack.com.
TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week is brought to you by Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned. St. Joe leading 60-55 after three. Let's go courtside now for a Patrick Sideline report to Craig Heatherly. Craig, it's everything we expected, isn't it?
What a game. Yeah, what a game. In that third quarter, the most damage by both teams that was done was right here in the paint. When that shot goes up, these guys are flying to the rim, getting second chance opportunities. But I just want to shine a light on Chase Kineski. I mean, this guy has deep range. He's got a ton of confidence. And that's just a testament to the kind of work that he's doing when there's nobody in the gym. I mean, this guy's got great confidence, and he's got short-term memory loss, too, because he thinks he's going to make the next one.
Packer with the big steal for the Wildcats. Big turnover here to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter sponsored by Place Homes. They're locally owned going back 4 generations. They have a team of players, architects, and designers ready to work for you on your building your dream home. Visit placehomes.net for more information. Place Homes, building homes, not houses. Go St. Joe.
Here's Roseman in transition. He's fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The free throws coming up, brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services. At halftime, Washington leads Adams 34-31. After 3, Northridge 46, Warsaw 41.
Knew that was going to be a great game, both those games, that Northridge-Warsaw game. Northridge, of course, undefeated. Warsaw with a couple losses, but their level that they go and compete against, some of the teams they have played already this year, has been a gauntlet.
Roseman, just a 46% free throw shooter, makes both free throws. You see he has that little hitch in his shot at the free throw line, but he gets both to go, and St. Joe has its largest lead of the second half at 7 now, 62-55. A minute into the final period, but Jalen Barbera, the 3-year starter for Riley, the bucket and the fouls. You take a look at it again on the Sports Michiana replay. Foul called against A.J. Boone.
Boone picking up his third foul on the night as well. Be interesting to hear in the fourth quarter to see how fouls really affect St. Joe. Riley really not in any foul trouble. Nobody with 3 fouls.
Missed shot for St. Joe. Here comes Riley in transition. Packer. Foul on the floor.
That'll be on Boone again, I believe. That'll be his 4th. Sure is. Boone with 4 fouls. White with 4 fouls. Shrewsbury with 3 fouls.
It's the St. Joe bench that has 8 fouls between Boone and White, so they are allowing the guys on the bench to pick up the fouls as opposed to the starters, although, as you mentioned, Shrewsbury does have 3. Here's Brayshawn Woods checking into the game now for Boone. Packer missed the front end of 2. 5-point lead here for the Huskies. 62-57, 6:49 remaining in the ballgame, as you see on the Tire Rack scoreboard. Packer makes the second of two, his first point of the evening.
South Bend Schools, educating future leaders since 1867. Enroll today, thrive tomorrow. Visit sb.school/enrollment to learn more. Go Riley.
Backdoor pass. Konechny can't get it to go, but he's fouled. What a beautiful pass there by Elijah King. And Konechny will go to the free throw line. As you take a look at the replay here, he saw him all the way. And great defense, really, on the backside by Tree Johnson. He's called for the foul, but he prevents the bucket.
Jones sitting out, getting ready to come back in at that scorer's table. Come in after that free throw made. 25 points now for Chase Konechny.
They actually end up calling the foul on Packer, who heads to the bench now. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services, as Chase Konechny makes both free throws. He has 26. 64-58. St. Joe up by 6. Just over 6 to play in the ballgame. We expected a dandy. We've gotten one here on the south side of South Bend. Williams, corner three, off the mark. Tree Johnson the rebound, and the putback. The 6'1 freshman has 8 points here tonight.
Again, freshman, just the way he plays inside, he plays with so much confidence. He plays well above his age.
Elijah King, the bucket and the foul. He's only a sophomore. Take a look at the replay. The spin, the drive, gets the contact, finishes, and he's fouled.
Great job by King. You saw there in the replay, controlling his body and not getting in to Tree Johnson and getting that charge call. Stayed back, got the bucket, and the bump.
End of three, LaVille 47, Bremen 45. Free throw on the trip brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services is good. 11 points now for King. Here's a steal. Konechny won't go. Riley opposite way. Williams won't go. Shrewsbury up to Konechny. Roseman's open, but Konechny takes it himself, and he's got the lay-in. And we've got a timeout on the floor as St. Joe suddenly is up by 9. 69-60. The timeout brought to you by South Bend Schools. We'll take it as well. Hey, Riley could still come back. We got a lot of game left to play. Back after this on Sports Michiana.
Founded in 2001 by brothers Sam and Levi, Reliance has built a reputation for excellence, providing high-quality home building and renovation services to the Michiana area. From single-room renovations like kitchens and bathrooms to building your dream home from the ground up, everything benefits from their decades of experience. From concept to completion, Reliance makes even the largest projects simple and hassle-free. To find out more, visit RelianceDBR.net. Reliance. Design, build, renovate.
In 1969, America celebrated men landing on the moon. Now the USA is trying to return, and Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend is helping pave the way. IFT is providing paint, chemical conversion coatings, and non-destructive testing services for NASA's Space Launch System and Orion spacecraft, which will deliver astronauts to the moon and possibly Mars. Help make it happen by joining the Imagineering Finishing Technologies team at iftww.com/careers. This portion of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week brought to you by Big C Lumber, where the possibilities are endless. St. Joe leading 69-60. 5 minutes and change left here in our Sports Michiana Game of the Week. Angelo, Carlo, Bo Hundt, Craig Heatherly with you. It's lived up to the hype, Bo.
We knew last year when we were here we were going to have a heck of a game this year, and sure have so far tonight. And 9-point lead is nothing for this Riley Wildcat team to come back from. And who knows? I mean, St. Joe could even win by 30, or Riley could win by 30 still here with 5 minutes to go in this game.
If Riley wins by 30, down by 9, that would be something. I was going to say 20 maybe for St. Joe. Meanwhile, the missed shot by B.J. Williams. Here's Tyrese Jones. He's been a little quiet here, has yet to score in the fourth quarter. Tree Johnson can't get it to go, and Konechny with the rebound.
Nice little touch there by Tree Johnson. Really like him on the outside as well.
Shrewsbury couldn't get it to go. B.J. Williams driving inside. That won't drop in either. So both teams now uncharacteristically missing shots. Shrewsbury for three.
Wow.
He ends that and puts St. Joe up by 12.
Again, just in stride, catch it, turn, shoot. Don't think about it. Nothing but net.
Shrewsbury's got 13. Largest lead of the game for St. Joe is 12.
Well, they'll call that on Rayshawn Woods, his third as well. Your home deserves the best, and your neighborly hometown heroes are here to deliver. Glass Doctor secures your home with expert glass care. Mr. Handyman takes on small fixes to big problems, big improvements, and 5-star painting revitalizes your space inside and out. Trust the pros who bring you peace of mind above all else. Neighborly hometown heroes.
Marvin Schindler, long two, in and out. Roseman the rebound. So St. Joe now maybe slows it down here. Midway through the fourth, up by 12. King has the ball. He'll drive in. So much for slowing it down. Misses the shot, but Konechny there for the tip-in.
30 for Chase Konechny. Career high, 39 versus Zionsville.
Actually 41 this year against Lloyd Norrix. End up having to correct that one. And Tyrese Jones drops it in. He's got 28.
Yeah, just a great performance this week. Tuesday night we had two great performances. Again here tonight, two great performances by Konechny and Jones. Just going at it. A lot of support from other players on both teams.
Trip to the free throw line brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services for Brayshawn Woods. The southpaw misses the front end of two. End of three, Penn 39, Elkhart 32. 3:20 left in the game. Northridge 57, Warsaw 50. We'll have Northridge and Northwood next week on the Sports Michiana Game of the Week. Woods misses both free throws, but the lead's still 12. Just over 3 to play, and a foul on the floor here. Final score for you, Jimtown 63, Knox 21. Shout out, by the way, to the Jimtown cheerleaders. They were at Chick-fil-A as I was picking up our food here tonight. They wanted to go to Chick-fil-A so much, they made the unusual route of Jimtown to Chick-fil-A in South Bend all the way to Knox. But they were saying, hey, we really want to watch Riley and St. Joe too. And they were planning on tuning in either later tonight or tomorrow, maybe on the drive home, because they'll have a long drive from Knox to Jimtown. Schindler will inbound. Packer, three ball is good. Huge. His 14th of the season. Riley back within 3 possessions. Under 3 to play. Shrewsbury three ball won't go. Schindler in transition. Pushing the pace now. Inside pass to Barbera. Off the high glass.
You knew Riley had a run in them. Does Eric Gaff call a timeout here to slow it down just a little bit? Riley down by only 7 now.
5 points in a hurry. St. Joe lead is 7. King won't go. Ball out of bounds, and Jones wisely let the ball. Oh, whoa.
Tip. They say it got tipped on the shot.
Wow. It looked like Jones was making the smart decision to not touch the ball, but they say it was tipped on the shot. I don't know about that.
It's one of those as the ball going up, but the last one probably to touch it was the Huskies. Hey, join the pack at St. Joe High School, where faith, character, and excellence are the core of our mission to transform students in both heart and mind. Thanks to the expansion of school choice, tuition is now more affordable than ever. Learn more at stjoehigh.com. Go Huskies!
Alex Daniels certainly was contesting the call. 2:15 left in the game. That is not what Riley needed in that situation, down by 7. And now St. Joe starts to bleed the clock. Here's King driving inside. Konechny trying to get the rebound. He saves it. No, they say he steps on the baseline.
Sports Michiana apparel is courtesy of our friends at It's Tops in Mishawaka. Clothes, office supplies, tumblers. If you want to put your logo on something, odds are It's Tops can make it happen. Locally run since 1976, It's Tops gives you the personalized attention you deserve. Learn more at itstops.net.
7-point lead here for St. Joe. 2:02 to play. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back after this on Sports.
Just graduated high school and now wondering what's next? Ready to start making a difference? Now is your chance. The St. Joe County Police Department Correctional Officer's starting pay is $50,000. Working in the jail can teach you life skills that you can use as a correctional or police officer. Benefits include vacation, medical, dental, and vision. For more information, call Sergeant Kylie Williams at 574-245-6263 or apply at sjcpd.org.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week brought to you by Ferret Custom Roll Forming. We form value. Let's welcome in Craig Heatherly downstairs with 2:02 to play. St. Joe up by 7. What does Riley have to do to get back in this, Craig?
They've got to continue to utilize the dribble penetration offensively to create shots for teammates. That's where they've had success the last few possessions. I wouldn't be surprised here if St. Joe is in a zone just to keep the ball in front of them, because that's where the damage has happened, and it really attributed to the 7-0 run that Riley's on.
Bo, and then in turn, what does St. Joe have to do to close this out?
Well, they got to make stops, and they got to take care of the basketball. And when they have an opportunity to go to the free throw line, they have to knock free throws down. They cannot miss free throws because Riley's going to send them to the line. The next foul for both teams is 2 shots.
1:45 left. Riley within 7. Can they cut it again? They can't. But Jones the rebound. Nice pass underneath the Barbera. Unselfish play there by Jones, finding the man. And Barbera has Riley within 5, under 90 to play. Roseman has it. Here's King. Back to Roseman. Now Konechny. Double team. Chase breaks it. Nice pass to King. King the runner. It's good. Outlet pass up. Jones opposite end. He gets it to drop. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. That timeout brought to you by South Bend Schools. 76-71 with 1:01 to play here in the fourth quarter. Wow.
30 for Jones tonight. Not another scorer in double figures for Riley when they have 3 guys averaging in double figures. Schindler with only 7 points tonight. He's been kind of held in check for the most part. Great job by Tree Johnson and Jaden Stamps on the inside. We talked about those 2 guys. 12 points combined for those Riley Wildcat pair underneath. But for St. Joe, I mean, Konechny is 16, Roseman was 30, Roseman was 16, Shrewsbury 13, King with 12. Just great job by those 4 guys of really putting everything on their back.
And with 30 points here tonight, Chase Konechny really continuing the family legacy of Konechny's Can Connect. He now has 1,796 career points for Chase Konechny, as he is closing in on his big brother, exactly 200 points away from catching his big brother, JR, as the all-time leading scorer at St. Joe. And then big sister Nicole, also a 1,400-point scorer. She does have one thing on her brothers that they don't have. That's a state championship.
They're all right.
All 3 have been highly successful. JR got to semi-state, Chase got to state. Nicole won it all. Chase is hoping to get another crack at winning it all here this season. King is fouled on the inbound. Now he'll go to the free throw line, where he is only a 52% free throw shooter.
Yeah, I mean, the area where the Huskies kind of struggle a little bit is King and Roseman, only 52 and 46% at the line. Shrewsbury and Konechny, on the other hand, 87 and 85. So there is some guys you can foul out there if you're Riley to send to the line if you're looking to have them miss. But, of course, King right on point, knocking it down.
Makes it a 6-point lead. Can he make it 3 possessions here with the second free throw? Free throws brought to you by Crimmins Carpet Services. Won't go, but Konechny the rebound. Konechny, the putback won't drop. Rebound by Johnson. He's fouled. That means Tree Johnson, the freshman, will go to the free throw line where he is only a 38% free throw shooter. And what a moment here for the freshman having to go to the free throw line in a game like this.
Yeah, one of the things I noticed down at the other end, Chase Konechny was really furious with himself when he came down with that rebound, went back up, thought he had an easy bucket and didn't knock it down, and I know he was thinking to himself, get that ball back out to the three-point line, take some more time off the clock on that rebound instead of going right back up with it. As Tree Johnson hits his first of 2 free throws.
He has 9 points, lead for St. Joe down to 5. 54.9 seconds remaining in the game. Johnson gets it to 4. And we've got some substitutions as Johnson comes out of the game and B.J. Williams into the game. But a great job here by Tree Johnson. 10 points and 2 critical free throws for the freshman, who now is up to 50% on the season. 4-point lead here for St. Joe. They don't want to foul Konechny. They're trying to avoid it.
Whoa.
And Schindler gets the steal. Schindler underneath to Jones. Jones gets it to go. 2-point game. And a travel called against St. Joe. Take a look at the replay. The steal by Schindler. Nice dump off to Jones. But then the travel called against St. Joe. 40 seconds left. And suddenly Riley, who's down by 12, not that long ago.
The press has gotten to the St. Joe Huskies. Not able to take care of the basketball. Talked about that just with 2 minutes ago in the game. You have to take care of the basketball. They have not done that here down the stretch.
They only give up 7 turnovers a game, but they've come at critical times here in the fourth quarter. 30 seconds left. Riley down 2. We're down 12 with 3 to play. Schindler stops the dribble and
timeout.
Timeout called by Schindler after he got jammed up on the play. We'll keep it here with 23 seconds remaining. 77-75. And let's bring Craig Heatherly into this one. Craig, you know Alex Daniel well. He coached your brothers. What's the play call here in the huddle for Riley if you are Alex Daniel?
Yeah, I think you've got to get the ball to Tyrese Jones. Give him some opportunity to drive to his right hand. He's made great plays with the basketball. He's kind of, you mentioned earlier, Anj, he kind of disappeared there in the third quarter. He's shown up more here in the fourth quarter. I think he's the guy you get the basketball to because he's made plays for himself and others consistently throughout the game.
He's got 32 here tonight.
Yeah.
The lowest quarter that he scored is 6 points. At times he has the big burst, Bo.
Yeah.
But then he just quietly gets some of those points, and he's been a threat all night.
Yeah, and when Craig talked about he kind of felt like he disappeared a little bit. A lot of times guys that are scorers like that are unselfish, they pass the ball, they use their teammates well, you don't realize all of a sudden they end up with 32 points. You're like, but yeah, he didn't score there for a little while or whatever. It's because it's such in spurts, but I agree with Craig wholeheartedly. Get the ball in Tyrese Jones's hand, and you got playmakers because he's got the ability to dish that ball off to some other playmakers as well if he gets double or triple teams as he's driving to the hoop.
22.7 seconds left. It is a sectional atmosphere here at Riley High School. Number 1 St. Joe clinging to a 77-75 lead. Riley basketball, a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Schindler gets the inbound from Jones. 18 seconds left. We'll see if Riley plays for the final shot. Schindler going to take it himself. Inside, has the ball stripped, but tips it. Jones loses the handle. Outlet run here by King, and then a whistle on the floor, and a travel called. Elijah King can't believe it. Either can Eric Gaff. Let's look at the replay. Well, there was the quick. He grabbed the ball and then he stepped forward, and I wonder if Jessica Harrison's saying he didn't start the dribble there, and that might have been the call.
I don't know.
Very close.
They're actually going to talk about it here a little bit. Discuss, get together, important call here.
77-75. 7.4 seconds left. Either way, this game's not over no matter the call, but it's a big difference as you look at the replay one more time.
I don't see anything anywhere there.
I can see how it maybe was seen, but I just don't think it was. But we understand how difficult it is in the moment for the officials on the floor. And now they're going to talk to Eric Gaff, and I imagine he's not going to like this conversation because they're not going over to Alex Daniel to explain anything. So it will be Riley basketball.
And they got to figure out what time to put it back on the clock.
Yeah, because right now the clock says, as you can see, 10:04. Clearly that will not be the case.
There was 9 seconds when they actually stopped it all the way down at the other end. So they're probably going to put 15, 16 seconds maybe back on the clock.
Well, they went to 10.4.
10.4, okay.
It was when they actually stopped everything and ended up going down to 3 or 7, but that was when the clock was running off. So 10.4 seconds left. Riley getting a lifeline here. Down 77-75. Schindler will inbound. Gets it to Jones. Covered tightly by Konechny. Jones spin move. Short. Konechny the rebound. And Riley finally fouls. They lost about 2 seconds there perhaps. 3.6 seconds remaining here. As you take a look at the replay, Schindler, look, they got the look they wanted.
Yeah, but a great job by Konechny not fouling him. Konechny stayed on him, got his hand in his face, got position after the shot to get the rebound and clear it. And Konechny, 85% free throw shooter, up by 2. If he knocks down both of them, game, set, match.
Crimmins Carpet Services, critical free throws here for St. Joe and Chase Konechny. Misses the front end. That means Riley has a chance to at least tie the game and perhaps win it if Konechny cannot get this one to go. I believe Riley is out of timeouts. He misses both. Outlet pass. Schindler. Half-court shot at the buzzer. No good. St. Joe wins. We expected a track meet. It was. And in the end, the number 1 team in the state in Class 3A defeats the number 11 team in Class 4A. St. Joe 77, Riley 75. We got your Reliance player of the game and your Big C Lumber big play of the game right after this on Sports Michiana.
Medicare plans can be confusing, but they don't have to be. I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I can help you compare your options because I'm appointed with many nationally recognized carriers. With my help, you can find the coverage that fits your needs and budget. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
Welcome back here on Sports Michiana. St. Joe defeating Riley 77-75. Time now for our Reliance player of the game. It is Chase Konechny who scores 30 points. He's courtside now with Craig Heatherly.
Fantastic game. You did it in all types of ways here tonight. What did it take for your team to get this victory?
Yeah, it took coming from the jump. You know, we practice every day. You know, got 1% better every day in practice. And you know, we went for this moment. You know, we practiced for this moment every day. And, you know, we went and took it from them.
Although you scored 30 points, you didn't do it alone. Tell me about the teammates that you have here And it appeared, though, everybody's just a star in their role on your team. What's it like playing with guys like that?
Yeah, we have a really well team. You know, we all know our roles, and I just want to thank my teammates for getting me open. I wouldn't have had, the game I had without my teammates. All the guards got downhill, got me open shots, so I just want to thank them. And, our great coaching staff, we did a great job preparing for this game, so I just want to thank everyone.
You scored 30 points tonight. It's easy as a spectator to think, wow, that looks pretty easy. Tell me about the work that you put into this game when nobody's around.
Oh, yeah. After every practice, I go to the gym with my dad. I just get an extra 1,000 shots every day. I want to make it to the next level, and to make it to the next level, you got to work all day. So that's just what I do, prepare for the game.
Well, congratulations on the victory. Team's now 11-1. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right, Craig, thank you very much. The player of the game brought to you by Reliance. Design, build, renovate. No question he had a great game. 30 points as we welcome him back inside the St. Joseph County Police Department postgame show. We are in the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. What a game, Bo.
Fantastic game. And Chase Knesny, a player of the game, averaging 30 a game. But you can't forget about Elijah King, Shrewsbury, Roseman. All three of them in double figures as well. Just a heck of a job by the teammates of the Huskies. But how about this Riley team? They're 8-1 for a reason, or 9-1 for a reason, 9-2 now. They have some talent in Jones. What a heck of a player.
Absolutely, but we don't want to forget about Elijah King because he is our Big C Lumber big play of the game. It happened in a crucial time in this one as St. Joe, it was Knesny. He scored 30 points here tonight, but he doesn't get the points here. And watch King with a putback slam, Bo.
Great job of attacking the rim, going up above the rim, and finishing. Here you can see just getting it to Knesny. Knesny missing that three-pointer, but King being there, man, knocking it down. When you have a sophomore player like King that's able to do that, the guys that are mixing in and out, you got a couple seniors, a couple juniors, sophomore. They got a team. They can make another run. They want to win that state championship, so they don't want that red ribbon, like Eric Gaff said.
Yeah, he doesn't like that red ribbon. He's pointed that out as both coaches really here tonight, pregame, when they talk to us, really taking that Marcus Freeman mantra of remembering the pain of a bad loss from the season before. And certainly, as you mentioned, St. Joe, we think, can make a deep playoff run, but we really do believe Riley can as well.
Oh, they have so much talent. When you got Jones leading this team, Schindler's the one leading the team in scoring, and he didn't have one of his best nights tonight, but you can see on the floor, St. Joe took him away, but I have a feeling they're going to work on that, and Alex Danier's going to get this team right, and they have a lot of talent on that team.
Well, we're looking forward to next week because we will have Northridge and Northwood in a dandy NLC game. Final score in a big one in the NLC tonight. Warsaw does defeat Northridge 64-59, but a big game here this evening for us. What a game we had for you, and we can't thank our crew enough. Everyone getting the job done. Tony Beltran, Gary Martin, Josh Kellogg in the truck. Our camera operators here this evening, Chris Gibby, Patrick Driscoll, and Deron Gray. Hey, shout out to Pat's triplet brother, John, who became a dad yesterday. Congratulations to the former St. Joe Husky football and basketball standout. Also, Ryan Fitzpatrick doing a wonderful job throughout the evening, keeping things rolling along. Don't forget to join us Monday at 7 p.m. on Pulse FM for Notre Dame Federal Credit Union's Irish Football Fix as we talk all things Notre Dame football. The Irish headed to the national championship game in 9 days' time. And what a victory here tonight for St. Joe, 77-75 to improve to 11-1 on the season. For Bo Hundt and Craig Heatherly, I'm Angelo Carlo. Good night from the south side of South Bend.
Watching the Sports Michiana High School. Thank you for watching the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week. And thank you to all these great sponsors for making it possible. Support us by supporting them.